Hello everyone, welcome to MIT's Care Unique English Learning Zone. Today we are going to learn one of the most important points for HSC English First Paper, I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. Let's discuss the poet's biography by background of the poem, summary, theme, stanza, voice, analysis, literary devices, and conclusion. Firstly, biography of the poet. Emily Dickinson was born in 1830 in Amherst, Massachusetts, USA. She is one of the greatest American poets. During her lifetime, only a few of her poems were published. However, after her death, more than 1,700 poems were discovered. Her poetry mainly deals with death, immortality, nature, truth, beauty, and human emotions. She died in 1886, but today she is considered one of the most influential poets in English literature. And then, background of this poem. I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. The poem was written in the 19th century. Emily Dickinson was deeply interested in philosophical ideas such as truth, beauty, life, and death. The poem reflects the influence of Romanticism and the ideas of the English poet John Keats, who believed that beauty is truth, truth is beauty. In this poem, Dickinson imagines two dead persons talking inside their tombs about beauty and truth. Now, I will describe about the summary of this poem. The speaker says that she died for beauty and was placed in a tomb. Soon, another person who died for truth was buried in a nearby tomb. The two begin talking. They discover that beauty and truth are closely related. Therefore, they consider themselves brothers. They continue their conversation with moss grows over their tombs and covers their leaves and nails. This symbolizes the passage of time and the eventual forgetting of human identity. Now, theme. The central theme of this poem is the close relationship between beauty and truth. The poet suggests that these two ideals are essentially the same and equally valuable. The poem also explores themes of death, immortality, the passage of time, and the temporary nature of human identity. Through the symbolic conversation between the two dead persons, Dickinson emphasizes that while people may be forgotten after death, noble ideals such as beauty and truth continue to exist forever. Stanza by stanza analysis. First stanza. I died for beauty, Emily Dickinson. Died for Beauty is the name of this poem, and then it was written by Emily Dickinson. And firstly, I will describe or explain about the first stanza of this poem. I died for beauty, but was scarce adjusted in the tomb when one who died for truth was laying in an adjoining room. The speaker has died for the ideal of beauty and has just been buried. Soon another person who died for truth is buried nearby. The tombs are described as rooms which creates a calm and peaceful atmosphere. Second stanza. He questions softly why I failed. For beauty, I replied. and die for truth. The two are one. With breath and heart, he said. The second dead person asks why she died. She answers that she died for beauty. He says that he died for truth and that beauty and the truth are actually the same, therefore they are like brothers. This idea reflects the famous belief that truth and beauty are inseparable. And third stanza, and so as kinsman met a night, we talked between the rooms until the moss had reached our lips and covered up our names. The two dead people continue talking as relatives or close friends. Eventually, moss goes over their graves. It covers their lips, ending their conversation, and it covers their names, erasing their identities. This symbolizes the power of the time and the nature over human life. Literary devices, the writer uses six types of literary devices in her poem. First one is symbolism. Beauty symbolizes artistic and moral ideals. Truth symbolizes wisdom and reality. Moss symbolizes time, decay, and forgetfulness. Second one, personification. The dead people speak and communicate, giving lifelike qualities to the dead. Third, metaphor. The tombs are described as rooms. Fourth, imagery. The image of moss covering leaves and the names cakes are vivid picture of decay and silence. Number 5, alliteration. Beauty but softly why. Alliterated in this point. Irony. Although the speakers died for novel dates, their names are eventually forgotten. To conclude, I Died for Beauty is a philosophical poem that explores the relationship between beauty and truth through a conversation between two dead people. Emily Dickinson shows that truth and beauty are closely connected. The poem also reminds us that time eventually erases human identity, but novel ideals remain meaningful. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to MIT Care for more HSC English lessons. Thank you again.